The pitching staff is pressed to step up their game.
Downtown L.A. and Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So stepping in, Maurice Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Maurice Puig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit. Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one on to first to complete the double play. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Carlos Correa.
Here we go, guys. Let's go. Here we go, guys.
First delivery to him on the way. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Max Hamilton, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, big dog, right time.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Milwaukee, the third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Rainey on third, Hamilton at second, Duffy on at first with 2 down.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Guys, come on.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
All right, Dodgers.
The 2-2. Softly hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the second. Milwaukee leads it 2-0. Stepping in, Jock Peterson, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a called third strike down in the zone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping into the box, Jake Lamb. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Henson from the outfield grass. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. And looking at their stats, it's safe to say they've got plenty of swing and miss stuff, as they come into this one ranked first in the league in strikeouts. One member of the pitching staff told me it's one of the best he's been a part of, at least in terms of pure talent. He said every guy brings something special to the mound, and they have a lot of fun feeding off each other. He added, if one...
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. One away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Into the box, Kevin Kramer looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Number 44.
One out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike one. Kramer, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bases are empty, one man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Batting ninth.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Runner at first here, one man out. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Stepping up to the plate, Maurice Teague, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
All right, Dodgers. Woo!
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Kramer at second with 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. Henniger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for LA. They trail things here 2-0. The pitcher, Max Hamilton, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Come on, Daddy, one time. Here we go. Hey, let it fly. Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0.
Wait for a good one now.
The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, like you can up there. Like you can. Let's go.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. 2 gone. Leading off the inning, Alex Verdugo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Alex Verdugo.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 3, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
He's set. Here it comes. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Verdugo on at first, nobody out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. One down. One gone now in the Dodger fourth. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Peterson.
One out. You got one.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is pulled into right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, Jake Lamb.
From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. One and one the count to Jake Lamb.
Hey, come on, guys.
Hey, two away.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here we go, Jake.
3 and 2 now.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3 and 2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now to the plate, Austin Barnes. He got on
Now
top
batting.
of one and was
Catcher.
a ground out victim
Off
last
pitch.
time.
Barnes.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Down here.
The 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
2 walks in
Hey,
this
let's get
inning
this.
already, so he
Easy
can't
space.
expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Played on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock comes into this
Leading off
at-bat 0
for
for
the
1 in the
Dodgers.
ball game.
The center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third.
There we go. Right now. Come on, guys.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Hit out toward second. Rainey ranging up the middle, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Now batting, Number 44.
Standing in now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Cody Bellinger will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Cody Bellinger.
Right there for strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And there's ball 1.
Yeah, let's get a 2-ball
Pollock, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Outside, 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Maurice Puig, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Maurice Puig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Brewers 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Digging in now for the Brewers,
Now
Max
batting.
Hamilton, a hit in 2
Max
tries so far.
Hamilton.
Look for the pitch up there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. He'll start things out in the 6th for a
Leading off
lineup
for the
that really
Dodgers.
hasn't found its
The right
groove
field.
in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So a runner at first now with nobody out.
The
And the
batter,
former
number
#1
3,
overall pick in
shortstop,
American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman. Here's Jock Peterson now. A strikeout and a line out for him so far.
Peterson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. A 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Now batting. The first
Stepping in
baseman,
now, Jake Lamb,
Jake
as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip.
Hey, we got two down.
The 0-1, and it's fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Now batting, Austin Barnes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Nobody out
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Pops this one up. Hicks in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. 1 gone now in the LA 7th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. The 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off.
One down.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Kevin Kramer. He swings and grounds it to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Braxton Lee will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 85, Braxton Lee.
Bullet back up the middle. Gamble is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Maurice League.
The third baseman, Maurice League.
2 down now.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch.
One here.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is. No doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Now we've got 2.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Strike 2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Here's the 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. 1 run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score.
Now,
Derek Law trots in from the bullpen.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Milwaukee took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Max Hamilton with his 4th win this season. Jacob Barnes records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.